Hello, geography class. I'm going to talk to you about ecological footprints. There's a slideshow on this, but I wanted to do a quick primer on what it is to supplement this slideshow. So, an ecological footprint is an abstract concept that measures how much land we need to live the way we do. The Earth, maybe it's spinning right there, who knows? I haven't picked a video for the background. But anyways, the Earth has a finite amount of land. 70% of it is water, the other bits are land. But not all of that land can provide us with the things we need to live. Think about deserts and tundra and mountaintops. They don't provide a lot. So what an ecological footprint does is it crunches down, it calculates all the land that we need to live the way we live, and provides, and then compares that to the number of people living on the planet right now, and gives us a breakdown of how much land each individual would need if they were going to use the land on the Earth equally. If that were the case, if we all use the land that we need to live our lives equally, we would need about 1.8 hectares to live. A hectare is 1,000 meters cubed. Now that sounds like a lot of land, but that would include everything that you need for creating the clothing that you have. So this is made of cotton. I probably need a larger field of cotton just to make the shirt I'm wearing than 1.8 hectares. It also includes the amount of food, the amount of land the food that you eat needs to have to feed itself. So if you eat a lot of beef, it requires certainly more than 1.8 hectares. So that's where this kind of concept comes from and why it's useful in analyzing our impact on the environment on an individual level. So I've posted, and we're going to do a little bit of cool technology here. I posted a quiz where you can find out what your ecological footprint is and how many hectares it takes to live the way you live. I need 5.1 hectares to live the way I live, and I thought that's actually I thought I lived pretty well because I am very environmentally conscious and try to make wise decisions about my environment. But even so, I'm using too much land. I should be using 1.8 or less, but 5.1 is too much, so that's untenable. So, I've also posted a video of how to do it. Yeah. Hi, child. That was one of my kids. Anyways, so what I'd like you to do is find out how many hectares it takes to live the way you live, and you can post it. I'll have a question about it, and you can post on the class website. And then try to come up with ways that you can reduce your ecological footprint. For example, one of the ways I reduce my ecological footprint, I don't have the money to build solar panels all over my house, so I offset my carbon footprint by sending money to a company called Bullfrog Power. There's their logo, and Bullfrog, there goes my kid. Bullfrog Power, not doing anything here. Bullfrog Power basically offsets and invests in environmental projects around Canada on my behalf. So I pay them to offset my energy and gas intake. Other things I know I could do is probably eat less meat and more legumes. So these are things that I certainly can do. What can you do? That's something you can post in response to one of the questions. Now, another thing that's really cool that I should mention, there's this other concept called Earth Overshoot Day. And essentially what it is it does the same thing the ecological footprint does. It looks at how much of the world's resources we use, and at what point in the year, starting at the calendar year January 1st, at what point in the year we get to the point to the position where we've used up all our resources for that year, and then everything after that is like debt or stuff that we're going in excess of what our Earth can handle. Last year, Earth Overshoot Day was August 1st. So every day after August 1st was essentially in excess of what our Earth can handle. This year, they're having trouble calculating Earth Overshoot Day as a result of COVID-19. Our use of many fossil fuels and so on have changed. So Earth Overshoot Day may be slightly different. They're going to calculate that in a little bit. I think June 5th, and when they do calculate that, I'll post it on the class website. Aside from that, I will be posting a video, a more detailed explainer of Earth Overshoot Day, and I will also have the lessons for this week posted on the class website. Thank you and be safe.